Most people would cringe at the thought of not showering for a whole week. But for the residents of Mathare slums, skipping a bath is at the moment not something to lose sleep over. They have not had water for the last 4 weeks, and bathing has become a luxurious venture reserved for a few. Water cartels who are cashing in on the problem charge 10 shillings per 20-litre jerrycan, and those who can afford it use their water to cook and wash dishes. 25-year-old Knight, who has been living in Mathare since she was born, says the ongoing water shortage has become an unbearable financial burden. Many residents in the settlement have therefore had to revise their budgets upward in a bid to survive. They also have to cross the Nairobi River to fetch their water. Knight says that she has also been forced to cut her children's school attendance in an attempt to deal with the water shortage. Before the shortage took effect, residents would get the precious commodity from water points set up in the slum with the help of the Water Services Trust Fund for only 2 shillings per 20-litre jerrycan.
Life ni maji. So hakuna vile tunaweza ishi bila maji. Sasa inabidi watu wengine sometimes juu kazi ni mingi, nafaa kufua na manguo zao pia ni chafu. Sometimes na wakatiza wasiende shule, juu lazima nguo zioshwe na wapike. Sasa watoto sometimes waendangi shule cause ya juu ya maji. And then watoto saa zingine wakienda shule, hata ukienda hizo mashule ukiangalia utadiscover watoto ni wachafu sana. Ni juu ya maji, hata hygiene yenye wanaishi ni chafu kwa sababu hiyo klasa hizi oshwa, hakuna maji. So magonjwa ni mingi kwa sababu hiyo maji ukienda pale inatokanga ni chini. So huwezi jua imepitia sewage, typhoid, ugonjwa ni mob. So hiyo shida ya maji imekuwa ni kama mpaka inakuwa kama hardship kwetu. Watu wanaichukulia juu imeenda for 2 weeks to 3 weeks kama maji haipatikana. Tena place maji inaenda kuchukuliwa ni far, very far. Na ukiangalia hata mtu ambeba maji kwa kichwa ni stress kwa sababu jua pia inawaka.
35-year-old Timothy, who runs a water point in the slums Kosovo area, also says his water tap has been dry for a while now. He has since closed down his business. Timothy explains that his clients have to walk for long distances in search of water. Those who want their water delivered at their doorstep have to part with an extra shilling.
Hii watu wengi sana wanaenda hatua mbali kama ni one number ama 1.5 kilometer. Anaenda paka number 10. Kuna ile maji inatumika na Air Force Base. Ndio wanaitumia hiyo, nao wao wanaenda wanapata huko maji.
He also notes that the shortage has seen an increase in the number of illegal water connections. Timothy explains that some individuals drill holes in the main water pipes underground and set up temporary taps above the ground through which they illegally draw water.
Ukosa maji no otherwise kwa sababu hakuna wale watu wa mkokoteni wanaweza kutuletea. Sasa utatega, hatujui sasa ni wakati gani paka maji rudi. Ikiwa kama kuna ukarabati imefanywa pale kwa pipe ndio tunangoja tu ama tunaelekea ile 1.5 kilometer na tunapata hiyo maji.
Last year, the Nairobi Water Company, with the help of the Trust Fund and development partners, commissioned 4 water kiosks in the area. 34-metered water connections were also created. The company blames the water shortage on the construction of the superhighway on Thika Road. Nahashon Muguna, who works as the company's informal settlements development manager, says the ongoing construction works have destroyed a number of water pipes, thereby interrupting the commodity supply. He also says that the company has started supplying water to the residents through water bowers.
We are working to restore a line which was snapped by the contractor around Utali area to ensure they get their water supply. And in fact, anytime there is that interruption of water, we normally provide them with water buses, water through tankers, and we pour on the tanks which are installed in the water kiosk, so that people can be able to get water cheaply there at 2 shillings.
2 shillings
per 20-litre jerrycan.
Oh, so it's not 10 shillings?
No. The water kiosk sells water at 2 shillings per 20-litre jerrycan.
Knight, however, refutes Muguna's statements, saying the company has not provided any water to the residents since the shortage started.
Maji zenziko huku ni za wenyewe, so sijui vile wanaorganizingi mpaka zifike. Si tunazionanga tu zimekaa, lakini kuinunua ni 10 shillings. Yenye hakuna hizo tanks ati maji 2 bob. City Council hawaletangi maji, hazijaifika. Kama zingekuwa zimefika ingekuwa at least, lakini hazijaifika. Hakuna City Council ishaleta maji.
The Trust Fund's Chief Executive Officer, Jacqueline Musyoki, also says she's not aware that there has been a water shortage in the slum. She adds that the Nairobi Water Company ensures a steady supply of water in order to reduce the number of illegal water connections.
The regulator requires that if there is no water, the Nairobi Water Company announces to the people in Mathare that there will be no water tomorrow, so please take care of your water needs, because it is a requirement in the regulation. So if there is no water, what we have been assured by the Nairobi Water Company is that they will have access to water.
The Water Services Trust Fund has been giving water companies across the country money to develop water supply and improve sanitation facilities in all informal settlements. Reporting for the Capital Weekend Feature, Amambo Indonga.